welcome. It's Allison Blaustein. Please join me in mountain pose. Make sure your knees are comfortable. Spread your toes wide, lifting them, and then lower them one at a time. Shoulders down and back, fingertips rooting down, tailbone rooting down, and bring all of your attention to your feet and the weight of your body. Stepping into a wide stance, 5-pointed star. Let's go into goddess pose. So bring your heels slightly in and lower your knees over your ankles as you scoop your tailbone forward. There's an engagement in the core, and drive your knees back. One hand on your belly, low belly, the other hand open to receive. Exhaling, a side stretch, inhaling, back up, and exhaling, other side. Keep activating the legs so that the knees are pressing back. Moving with your breath. And make sure you feel your belly filling up your hands. No chest breathing here. And hands on your thighs, pressing those knees back, tucking that tailbone. Let's go into a spinal twist. Looking over one shoulder, inhaling back up to goddess, and exhaling, other side. Let's do that 2 more times each side. Legs are activated, and we're breathing in the belly. Or the ribs. Sometimes we need to bring that diaphragmatic breath into the rib cage, but no chest breathing. And use those thighs and those glutes to come all the way up. Parallel your feet, hands to heart center. So coming into a warrior 2, just move your right foot, it's my right foot, to point off to the side. Heel intersecting that other foot. We're working the outer thigh here. So isometrically press the knee and the shin back towards the pinky toe until you feel your outside thigh and hip activated and strong. Now this is a little bit advanced cue. If it works, try it. You can actually activate the inner thigh of the other leg as you internally rotate the back straight leg as if you're trying to shine the inner thigh on the back wall. So we have an external rotation in the bent leg and an internal rotation on the straight leg. Feel the strengthening within your pose. Strengthening the outer hip and thigh on the bent leg, as well as the quads, and then strengthening the inner thigh on the straight leg. Activating your core, lengthening the spine, and let's work the shoulders here in warrior 2. Shoulders are down and back, and eye is on middle finger, so we're getting some meditation here as well. Again, grounding in the feet, grounding in the tailbone. Activating the outer thigh and hip of the bent knee. Activating the inner thigh of the straight leg. Breathing in your belly, diaphragmatic breaths. The belly inflates on the inhale, and it's okay if the ribs inflate as well. And then the exhale, the belly shrinks. I hope your shoulders are getting tired, getting a workout. And eye on the middle finger, receiving all of the benefits of mindfulness and meditation. reaching up, shoulders down and back. Now activate your inner thighs towards center line. Inner thighs are working as you isometrically press your inner thighs towards one another. This is a Kripalu Warrior One or a modified Warrior One. I like this one because we get to work on our balance. Stretch out the hip flexors and work our inner thighs. Still belly and rib breathing, never breathing in the chest. Relaxing your face, jaw, neck, and shoulder tops. Work those inner thighs, work those shoulders. And on an exhale, back to 5-pointed star. And you can come to 5-pointed star at any time that you need to rest. Let's go into Warrior Two on the other side. So for me, it's gonna be the left knee bending, and you lunge it down as far as you want. The farther down you lunge, the more active it is. Grounding in your feet, grounding in your tailbone. So we're gonna move the bent leg in an external rotation, isometrically moving the bone, the leg, out towards the pinky toe, but not necessarily moving the leg. So if I were there with you, I would place my hand on the side of your leg and ask you to press your leg out into my hand. When you gaze down, you want the front of your knee to be in line between the big toe and that second toe. Arms out, we're gonna work the shoulders also. So let's check ourselves from the ground up. Feet are grounded. Bent leg, activating the outer thigh and hip. Straight leg, activating the inner thigh as you internally rotate and shine the inner thigh to the back wall. Feet are grounded, tailbone is grounded, long spine, shoulders back. The breath is happening in the belly and the rib cage. That's what expands on the inhale, and that's what deflates on the exhale. No chest breathing. Eye on the middle finger, getting all the benefits of mindfulness meditation as you teach your brain and your focus that you're in charge, and practicing observing whatever comes up for you physically, mentally, or emotionally, and just allowing that to come and go, rise and fall, just like the breath. Relaxing your face, jaw, neck, and shoulder tops. Sweeping the back arm down and the back heel up, come into a Kripalu Warrior One. Grounding in your feet, although the back heel is up, and grounding in your tailbone. Really activate your inner thighs by isometrically drawing inner thighs towards center line. Shoulders are down and back. Heart is lifted. Ears are back. Diaphragmatic breath here. I love how it gets more difficult to breathe diaphragmatically in some of these positions because that's real life. Hopefully we begin to breathe diaphragmatically all through the day, all the time, because it puts our nervous system and our body in rest, digest, and restore, and reduces pain and just helps in general. But sometimes it's hard and sometimes we forget. So this is a great practice. Just do the best you can. When you're ready, exhale into 5-pointed star, hands at heart center. Let's just kind of stretch out by going from side to side. Holding on one side. Noticing how you feel. Noticing your breath. Noticing sensation in your body. When you're ready, come to the other side. Relaxing your face, jaw, neck, and shoulder tops. Breathing in the belly and observing sensation in the body. coming into a forward fold, and bend your knees if you need to. And bring the top of your head towards the earth. Grab opposite elbows and really let your head hang heavy. Release completely in the back of the neck. Still breathing in the belly, ribs, and the low back. Bend your knees, engage your low belly, press down through your feet, and roll it up. We'll be doing a pigeon pose next. You might need a couple of blankets, a couple of pillows, or a strap. Your props ready in case you need them. I just like to lie my torso down on props when I do pigeon. It feels really restorative and wonderful. I'm going to bring the left knee up to the left palm, move the left foot in front of the right knee, and take my time sliding the right leg back. The more time you take to slide and walk the right leg back, the more grounded your thigh and glute are going to get. If your thigh and glute don't ground completely, use a blanket or a pillow to place between the gap. And then come all the way down, resting in your pigeon. Notice your breath. And then notice sensation in your body. Notice if you're tensing or holding anywhere. Could you use the breath to relax and release in any of those areas? Upper and lower teeth never touch. Relaxing the jaw, neck, and shoulders. And relaxing completely in the hips. Use blankets or pillows if that's going to help you relax. It's so important that you feel grounded and relaxed in these types of postures. One more exhale, and if it's available for you, you could grab the back foot with the same hand on the side of that long leg. If it's not available for you, maybe using a strap would make it available for you. Just stretching the front of the hips, the quads, or maybe just bending it without a strap or your hand. Do what feels right for you. There's no right or wrong. It's your practice. Come back to all fours, and we'll do the other side. And by the way, this posture's not right for everybody. You can do any hip stretch that's right for you, and you can do it on lying on your back face up as well. So I'm going to bring my other knee to the hand, and then bring the ankle and the foot across the body. Taking your time, walk your back leg back. Make sure that you're very relaxed and grounded in the hips, and then come on down. Check your breath and scan your body. Is there anywhere you're holding on or tensing? And gently invite those areas to relax, sending them breath and space and love and kindness and awareness, acceptance, sending those any places of tension or tightness, sending them complete acceptance. Paradoxically, that's one of the best ways to let things go, is by accepting accepting them, that they are there in this moment, just for this moment. That's how it is. One more exhale. And if you'd like to stretch the front of the hip, you could grab that foot and bring it back, grab it with a strap, or do something different. Do what's right for you. Continue to breathe in the belly, ribs, and low back. Never inhaling up into the chest. Releasing, and come on to seated, however you do that. Now here's where you're going to need props. Yoga blankets or a yoga mat are ideal. We're going to be doing a passive stretch to open up the front of the chest and the anterior shoulders. So you're going to want something that you can place not at shoulder height. That will be counterproductive. Just below shoulder height. Like you could wrap it under your armpits. It's where a lady's bathing suit strap or bathing suit might end if it's a one piece. We want the shoulders to be able to fall back over. So you can use anything like that, and you'll have to see the height that's right for you. We're gonna lie back on that. So, you can see I basically have it under my heart, or it could wrap under the armpit. It's definitely not behind the shoulder because I want the shoulders to be able to drape and fall back. You could have your legs up on a chair. You can separate your feet wide and bring your knees together. We're going to a supine bound angle. I think for me, just bringing my knees together, letting them rest in the middle, spreading my feet wide. Find the right height for you. And basically what you want to feel is the opposite of the common bad posture that can happen from driving and sitting and stress, which is the thing we don't want is shoulders rolling forward, head jutting forward. That's very negative for pain, energy, stress. It's just really not good. So we want that feeling of opening, shoulders down and back, ears and head back, and energetically we're opening our heart. So get into just the right position for you, and then I invite you to close your eyes. You might place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. If you notice any movement in your chest when you're breathing, consider changing that habit. And practice bringing all of the movement into the belly. So on your next inhale, as you fill the lungs up from the base of the lung, only expanding in the belly. And you can really exaggerate expanding in the belly. The ribs are fine too. And then on the exhale, really exaggerate the belly falling, belly button, down to spine. You're getting all of the benefits of diaphragmatic breathing and meditation. as well as counteracting any negative posture in your upper body. Also opening your heart to release anything that your heart needs to let go of. And opening your heart to all of the love and joy that you deserve, that's all around you. Namaste.